And what's up, everybody? This is Big Ben 9989 here. I don't know why I had F5 on. I guess it's because I see every YouTuber do it, and they're stupid. Anyway, so I'm covering the Flash mod. So those of you that don't know what Speedster Heroes is, it's basically where you dress up as, or you don't dress up as a speedster. You take over the role of a speedster, I guess. So you get to be really, really fast. So I wanted to. Hi, honey. So I want to go and pick up some of these items here. Now you can find them in blacksmiths, dungeon chest, pyramid chest, any chest really, and they're going to be used for something. Now a lot of these are craftable. I want to jump into the mod here. That's kind of why I'm doing this. Like these are craftable. This is craftable. That stuff and things. I'm not going to show all the recipes because that would just take too long. So I'm just going to show you the beautiful suits. Wait a minute. That one's missing. That one's missing. Well, that's because I'm going to be showing you guys them. But these are some of the mini suits. I believe I got most of them. Like you have Rival, Kid Flash, Wally West, New 52, Comic Flash, Accelerated Man from Earth 19, Black Flash. I can't remember if your trajectory. Yeah, I think no, your yeah, your trajectory. So also Star Labs Training Season 1, blank 3. Oh, look at that. I have Season 2. So I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different crafting recipes, and then more crafting recipes, and then when I go outside, it's going to be even more crafting recipes. I'm sorry if you guys don't want to sit through this. I really cannot help it. This is a part of the mod, so I have to tell you guys to suck it up. So, throughout the world, you're going to be finding a bunch of different ore, like tin, nickel, lead, silver, palladium, iridium, osmium, uranium, dwarf star, titanium, vibranium. Wow, a lot of these rhyme. I just realized that. Anyway, so here's some of the basic tools. You're going to need a hammer and a wire cutter. From there, you can make a bunch of different stuff. Now, I'm going to go over these in just a second. I just want to show you guys all the stuff. So if you put a wire cutter and copper together, you get copper wiring. I had no other place to put it. I probably could have put it over here with syringe, superpower capsule, and reinforced tripolymer. Now, with all this, it takes a silver nugget, some tin plates, iron to make a syringe, to make a superpower capsule, excuse me, which you can use to kind of store your superpower. Requires osmium, glass, dwarf star, and a syringe. So to make tripolymer, which we're going to be using for suits later on, is some type of dye, iron plate, and leather. Now, careful, this really burns through iron and redstone, so if you guys are playing a modded pack, I recommend a query. Let's see. So to make a LV capacitor, there's a bunch of different capacitors, but this one's the most used, is copper plate, lead ingot, redstone, 2 iron ingots, and 4 iron plates. To make a servomotor is 2 copper wiring, 1 iron ingot, and then 2 plates. Whew, and we're not even done. We need 6 copper wiring, 2 redstone, and iron plate to make a basic circuit. For a pulverizer, it's just a bunch of iron and flint. For compressors, it's a lot of iron plates, iron ingot, couple pistons, which are crafted like so. So, those of you that don't know vanilla Minecraft, you need a lava bucket, some nickel plates, and a furnace for alloy smelter. Here's the crafting recipe for those of you that do not know basic furnace Minecraft. Then DNA Extractor, which I do not use, but it is used to get Wolverine in Heroes Expansion. So syringe, bunch of stuff I showed you. Then we need an armor upgrade stand, suit maker. So I'm going to bring these with me actually. Let's get the DNA Extractor. We don't need it, but I'm going to bring it. Alright. So I made this room back here just as a little show off room to kind of show you guys all this. Oh, I just got rid of my DNA extractor. Oops. There we go. We don't need it, but I want you guys to kind of see what it looks like. Alright. So let's go to the Pulverizer. It used to have redstone in the 1.10 version, but we're in 1.12, so all you do is just put some coal in it. Plus, it's a cheap recipe, so it's not that big of a deal. Compressor, you can use to make like packed ice. Basically, anything that kind of requires plates. Because if you do the plates and a crafting thing, you're going to be using durability on a hammer, and it requires two. So it's highly recommended you get the compressor. And then alloy smelter, so you just put them here, like 2 things of steak. And then you get steak. I don't know if that's an actual recipe. Oh, never mind. I thought that was... Never mind, I'm thinking of Ender IO. You just put 2 things together like vibranium and steel, you get adamantium. Titanium and gold is gold titanium alloy. Just things like that. I'm sorry guys, I was thinking different mod. So here we go. We got the suit upgrade stand. We're going to abuse that later. And then the suit maker. Now, you can use coal, which I'm going to get a lot of. I'm just going to start filling this thing up. I really don't like 1.12 mechanics with some of this, like the advancement stuff. I really don't like this. I'm so sorry if I don't like it. I just don't. Wow. That was quick. Let's see, does it? Wow. Careful, guys. It burns through coal. Alright, so I'm going to get... polymer. So I'm going to get a lot of you and a lot of you. So what I'm going to do is just line them up. And then it should start making the suit. Huh? I mean, that's correct, isn't it? Oh! I'm sorry. It requires the symbol and then stuff from season 1. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not plan on that. So it's going to slowly make a suit. So I went through most of the crafting recipes. I'm going to let this thing kind of finish up, and we're going to get to the good stuff that you guys came here for. So I'm doing this in creative just because of all the mobs, but now that I think about it, I could just put it on peaceful, which I should have done a while ago, because, God, this thing's laggy. I'm in a single-player world. So there's something else you can find, and this is why I had the empty stand. It's the Philosopher Stone. Now, in 1.10, you could actually place it in there, but now you can just pick it up. So, if I right-click, oh, look at that! How do I have the Speed Force already? Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay. So you can do it through this, I guess. This means, which is getting the Savitar suit. Now, those of you that don't know him, he's in Season 3 of The Flash. And he is basically from the future. And he was trapped in the Speed Force by a future Flash, Barry Allen. Now, he wanted revenge for being trapped there, so he got stuck in the Philosopher's Stone. Now, when this case is open, he's able to come out. Alright. End of the long dialogue. So, this is a particle accelerator. Press L shift to dismount. It looks very beautiful. Right? Tell me it's beautiful. So, this is the crafting recipe for it. You need 1 particle accelerator block, which is really heavy on iron, redstone, and diamonds. Now be careful, this thing will explode. And then you need, so think of it like this. A 3x3 in the front, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way to the back. You right click with the hammer, boom. So it requires bronze, iron, silver, palladium. You get 3 per crafting recipe. You get some blocks of iron and more redstone. Now, you can also get a Speed Force Dampener, which I can actually use since I didn't know I would get the Speed Force. Now, if you get too many of these, it can lag out your game, but say you wanted to protect your house a little. So you have a guy who's using the Speed Force, but by the time he hits that, it's going to kind of cut off his Speed Force access. So, let's go and get the Tachyon Charge. Yeah. So, all you got to do is kind of run around, and then you kind of fill up the Tachyon device. So, it should be empty to start off with. I'm not sure why it's not. I'm going to blame Lucraft, but this is also a beta, so keep that in mind. So, you just need some glowstone, palladium, iron, and iron nuggets. Then, to make a Tachyon Prototype, well, this is how. Glowstone, bronze, and iron. Then to upgrade it to be the Tachyon device, which I will actually be taking, requires iron and bronze. So is this how you fill it up? Hold on. Take the prototype and see what happens. Wow, you can't use it. Alright. So I never really got to fondle with this, so hey. You know what, you learn something new every day. But what you do is you right click after you, oops, you get some water buckets and a lever. So you right click this middle staircase here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Then you fill it up with water. And then what you do is you take a lever, flip the switch. Slowly there's going to be a green bar over here that goes up. Takes a while. But normally you'd be sitting here and then I already have the Speed Force, so I don't think I need it. But I'm going to chill here anyways. Ooh. Boom. That's about it. That's so normally you get Speedster whatever. So there's that. So it just takes a few blocks to replace it. It's 1, 2, 3, and then the control block, which acts like TNT at this point. So by now my suit should be finished. So let me go and get my Savitar blood thingamabob here. I don't want you. There we go. Nice, and ooh, it's done. Alright. So let's go and get my Season 2 suit. I'm not going to use it, but it's good to just... I want to complete my set here. There we go. So you can see kind of the change from Season 1 to 2 to 3. It got a little brighter. So most of these are just for looks, but I want to get you. You are what I want. Wally West. So this is the Wally West DC Rebirth. Now, I'm not sure if he has all the abilities or not, but Savitar also has a few handy ones. He says handy as it's kind of pointless. Oh. Okay. Tachyon device in the house. Alright. So let's switch over to game mode 1. Just for you guys. So there's a couple upgrades you can do. You can do suit ring. You can get some dwarf star. And then the Tachyon device. Oh, you can't do Dwarf Star anymore? Alright. So originally in 1.10 you could put some Dwarf Star up in here and it'd actually give it more durability. I don't know why he took it off. It was handy to have. But at least you get Tachyon device and some handy rings. So I have to go back to game mode 0. So if I press M, I get it in a nice little suit ring here. Oh, that's handy. So you get to step in it. So I like putting that in the shield thing. Then you just right click, pops out, you're a speedster. It's great. So if you press V, I don't know why the Tachyon device just doesn't want to work, but it doesn't. But all you do is you kind of speed up and you just run around. And that's actually how you level up. Now, I'm going to go and do set, speed, or no. Sorry, I'm thinking of the old one. Super, power, level, for me, and then the max is 30. So now I get all these abilities. So I get to kind of run up walls. I can walk on water. Ooh. So all you have to do is be sprinting. So I'm going to go click X. So I'm in slow-mo because, jeez, I'm lagging. So just be very careful. It's still in beta, so he's still got some things to work out. Oh, Speed Force Dampener. Okay. So the faster you go, the more abilities you can actually use. So say I don't want to use my door to my house. I wish that they had a map for 1.12. Are you what I want? What about you? I got lost. How did I get lost? Alright, well, time to show you the old-fashioned way. So you press H and you can run through everything. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do right now just with my keyboard. But sometimes it works the way you want it, others not so much. But if you're going fast enough and you press G, he kind of follows you around. Sometimes he teleports like a cheater. But he's handy to have. He kind of attacks mobs. He's not very strong. I don't believe he uses abilities. But if I press B, hold on, I have to redo that. Oh! Alright, so what you can do is you can press B, press shift. Then you can add a waypoint, so place, save. So say I'm all the way out here. Oh wait, is that a black flash somewhere? Okay, I don't know why the breaches sometimes don't work, but another thing you can do is if you actually want to be kind of fun, you can slow down and throw lightning. So I try to use my my little follower here, my oh, what are they called? They have a name for them, but I like to play target practice at times. So, but yeah, that is just about. I believe that's all of the mods. So hopefully you guys actually did enjoy this, and don't forget to like, sub, all that fun stuff, and peace out.